is going on, y'all? I'm so excited about this. I am just so excited to be with you guys tonight. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to do. But when I started to put tonight's show together, or this motivational moment for tonight, or motivational Monday, y'all, I'm so excited. I can't even talk. But when we start to think about motivational moment, what is it is like it's something that we can come together, we can talk about it, we can share about it. But tonight we are talking about everything about our spiritual gifts. I know that you've seen the advertisement. It was like, so amplify your gift. What does that mean? What does it mean to have a spiritual gift? What does it mean? Hello, I'm not sure who this is. For some reason, it's showing up Facebook user. When we are looking at, we want to amplify our gifts, but a lot of times people say, well, I don't have a gift. It's nothing to me. But the Bible tells us that we all have a gift. We all have a calling. We all have something that we do, and that we have spiritual gifts, because according to First Corinthians 12, and I'm just going to jump down to 12 and 4. It says 12, I think we're going to do 12, 4 through 9. It says the different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit distributes them. There are different kinds of services, but the same Lord. There are different kinds of working, but in all of them and in every one, it is the same God at work. Now, to each one, the manifestation of the Spirit is given for the common good. To one, there is given through the Spirit a message of wisdom, to another a message of knowledge of the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another gifts of healing by that one Spirit, to another miraculous powers, to another prophecy, to another distinguishing between the spirits, to another speaking in different kinds of tongues, and still another the interpretation of tongues. All these work of one and the same Spirit, and he distributes them to each one just as he determines. Just as the body through one has many parts, but all its many parts form one body, so is it with Christ. And so this is how we're missing the mark, guys. We think that we should be like everybody else, but we're not. Your gift doesn't look like my gift. My gift doesn't look like your gift. Yes, we could have the same gift of prophecy. Yes, we could have the same gift of wisdom, but the way mine won't look like yours. And that's what we have to remember, that all of us are different. And when we say amplify our gifts, see, it also says the gift of wisdom. Y'all, that is the wisdom that you have in your service, in your business, in your goods. Whenever you are producing, that is your gift. You have got to learn how to amplify. We went over the definition of amplify last week. That means to make louder. That means to project it in a way that people can hear you, that people can see you. And is that going to look the same for everybody? Absolutely not. But we have to learn to amplify our gift. We have got to learn to show up in our gifts ready for action, because we never know how God is going to use us in that area. Now, can you have more than one gift? Absolutely. Can you? But what you have to think about is that you're going to be more dominant in one gift than the other. It doesn't mean that you don't have it. And so that's why I say, like, somebody said, oh, you got the gift of administration. No, I just know how to do certain things to get certain things done. Do I flourish in that area? No, child. Because if y'all can see my office, my mama said, don't let nobody see your office, because I'm a stacker. So if somebody that is, let's say, has OCD, my office would drive them crazy. But I know how to get things done. So, but I can operate in that gift. But I also know that my strongest gift is in teaching and in being a visionary. So then I'm able to see things before they happen. I'm able to project things out. That means that when I'm building my team, I'm building a team of people that can grab onto the vision, and most of all, that can help execute the vision. So tonight, guys, for our Monday motivation, I want you to think about, How can you amplify your gift? How can you let the world know? How can you share your gift with someone else? How can you sit at the table? Because it says your gift will make room for you and bring you to the table of kings and queens. I said, now it says kings or great men, but I want to add great men and women because now the table is being more inclusive. We're operating in inclusivity, and that's what we have to know, operate in, because we have got to be included. We got a seat at the table. We got to join the table. We have to be able to produce at the table, and we have to be able to share at the table. We want to be at the table, so not only to feast, but also to share. This is not okay. So I'm gonna do it like this. This is not just one person cooking at this table, honey. We having a potluck. We're gonna have a potluck because see what you do I need. Someone else does, they need. And so if we all sit there and talk about it, and we think about how we can help each other, we can make this table to be enlarged. Because the Bible also tells us, and when we think about the prayer of Jabez, that we will be our territory will be enlarged. But if we go and talking about enlarging our territory, but we don't even know what we want that territory to look like, how we gonna get to it, then we are missing the point. We got to know what we want and how we're going to get it. We have to know that God has called us to that territory. We have to know that God has chosen us for that territory. And when you get there, you got somebody, old school, you say, it's in my Rolodex. You got to have somebody in the notes of your phone. You got to have somebody in your email, somebody in your text, somebody that's on your page that you have friend that you know that you can go to because they have the services, the products and services that you need. They can train you. They can help you. You have got to come ready, not only to take from the table, but also to give to the table. And that's where a lot of us are missing the mark. We want to always take, 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 take. But what are you giving to the table? What are you sharing at the table? What type of dialogue are you having? Come on and sit at the table so you won't be on. Yes! So you won't be on the menu. See, the problem is we want everything to be consumable. We want to. But you know what? Things are built by the conversations that you have at the table. And when we sit at that table, and we are able to discuss things. We are able to say, how did you do this? Okay, you have a business that you're reaching all these people. How did you do this? And the problem is we've gone to all these conferences. We've gone to all of these the conferences, the workshops, but we have not executed anything. Because when we go, it's so big and you're so inundated with information that you don't even know what to do. I said it. I said it. And this is why we have created the round table. Amplify your gift at the round table. We want you to join us at the end of the month. That's May 27th. We want you to join us and have a seat at the round table. We have speakers that are not only going to share their expertise, but they're opening up to be able to answer every question that you could think about. Because the purpose of, I told them, you can't be on this panel if you can't answer questions. You can't be on this panel if you're not giving real information. You can't be on this panel if you're not going to show up for the people and give them real things to where they can get a win immediately. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. This table is different. This table is different. This table is set with the nutrients that you need. This table is set with no fluff. It ain't gonna be no marshmallow fluff on this table. It's gonna be all what you need to grow and to expand to that next level. You have got to know that it's time for you to get poured into and being able to see and be able to talk to people that are willing to help you as opposed to being one of in the audience. You know how that feel because I've been there. You've wanted to get up and talk to the people that are the big people in the field, but because they don't know who you are, because they don't know something, because you don't have the title or you weren't in that group, y'all, we're taking that away for this time. We are taking that away when you come to the round table because to that day, that morning, we getting up early because the Bible also tells us, early will I seek you. And when you get up early, you are getting ready to come in and feast at the table where it's all been laid, where it's going to be laid out for you. You're going to come and feast at the table where the where it's going to be spread, that you are going to have an opportunity to share with the people and know what's going on, because you're going to be able to feast on a menu that was prepared just for you. You are going to be able to feast with people that are willing to look past the bread, past the butter, past the condiments. That's what I'm talking about. Past the potatoes, past the meat, because that's what we want. We are going to come to this table and we're going to share our gifts, because, and I'm gonna tell you right now, somebody may be able to speak into your life or even give you what you need. You just never know who's going to be in the room. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's best for you to show up. You need to show up at the room and join the table, because what you need, the blessing that you need, the outcome that you need, the person that you're going to need to get it from probably will be in that room. And if you can't get it, if you ain't there, y'all, I want to see you on May 27th. I have provided the link that you can register. Get in while you can. I love it, because y'all, I'm so excited about this, because the speakers that we have are just ready, and they ready, willing, and able to really share with you what they have gone through. How did they get to where they are? And most of all, how you can make it to the next level, because they are leaders in their industry. So I want you to join us on May 27th for Amplify Your Gifts at the round table. Well, it's just going to be so amazing. If you have any questions, if you're catching the replay, if you talk, Deborah, I need some more information, I'm not sure, inbox me, child. Inbox me. You see who the speakers are going to be. We have an author, ghostwriters. We have mindset coach. We have finance coach. We have business coach. We have everybody coming together to share their expertise, because I just know beyond the shadow of a doubt that what you need is going to be in that room, because we all have a gift. We all have a purpose. We all have to, if we work together, we can definitely conquer more ground. If we all work together, we can definitely get to that next level. If we all work together, we can definitely show up like never before and be truly who God has called us to be, because the table is inclusive. The table is for everyone. And I want to see you there on May 27th. Join us for Amplify Your Gift at the round table. Well, guys, it's been fun. It's been real. And I love you to life. And guess what? Ain't nothing you can do about it. But most of all, I want to see you at the table. Have a great evening. Peace.